Right, definitely knew what that helicopter was I've just seen. That was the Royal Navy Augusta Westland HM1 Merlin Mark II, that was. Whereas they've also, we've got a Navy Hawk coming over as well, coming out 21,000 feet, which don't know where that one is. So yeah, we've also got a Navy Hawk coming as well. So anyway, so that was Royal Navy Augusta Westland Navy Merlin Mark II, that was, we've just seen. As this is where we just saw it from the distance. Apparently this is where we just saw this helicopter from the distance. As he was flying from there, he was. And as you can see, the rate is ZH837, that is. As you can see, the rate is ZH837 with the same course on it as it was yesterday. It was XX324, that was. So yeah, that was the course on we have basically the same from yesterday, but the same one. But again, he's been out doing training at Mounts Bay. Like he did yesterday, he was training towards Mounts Bay. So there he is, look. As you can see, that was Augusta Westland Merlin Mark II, ZH837. See how much height it's flown at. Okay, so I think from here he was about just between 75 feet he was. Whereas they've also, the Hawk is literally just deadly over there, which is about 15,000 feet. Well, I can't see where the other one is, but the other one was also about to come outside, but luckily not. But I was going to say, this is flying at distance anyway, but not sure going to be able to see it, but whereas if, can't even just see the Hawk yet anyway, but whereas if that one is just XX324, but I can't see where the other one is, but should be there somewhere, but I can't see it just yet though. But anyway, it's probably just at a certain distance, but I can't. Oh, there he is, I can see it there. There he is. It's just that part of the distance over there. Just literally flying in that distance over there. I can see a Hawk, especially I can see where the wheels gets down. Yeah, it's probably about miles away from me. I can see it's about miles away from me. Yeah, it's just literally flying over towards Falmouth Bay. Okay, that's just this one I've just seen. Okay, back to plane photo ups. Okay, so that was just two navies I've just seen. That was the Hawk and the Merlin I've just seen today, apparently. Obviously the Hawk T1 was just literally flying out too far. It was. And then from here, when we first saw it, he flew past near St Moors. It was about 15,000 feet. And he's been trained just over at West Cornwall. This is where he's been training to anyway. This is where he's been trained at West Cornwall. So anyway, let's go back to them 2 minutes. Okay, so the Merlin's probably looks like it might be going around doing touch and go training by the looks of it. And whether it's the Hawk, he might be doing the same, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, I think both of them now going descend back to RNS Cold Rose by the looks of it, but the Merlin Mark II we might be able to see do touch and go training, but I don't know yet, or maybe the Hawk, but I have no clue yet. But they both might be descend back to Cold Rose anyway. But anyway, so no, that's just two navies I've just seen. That was the Hawk and the Merlin I've just seen today, apparently. So yep, thanks for watching, bye bye. Okay, so again that was the Hawk T1 that we've just now seen, obviously with the same range. As you can see, that was XX324 which we've now seen. As you can see where the course on his Navy Hawk. As you can see here, like I've never seen the Hawk does proper circuit before anyway. I've never seen the Hawk T1 do proper circuit like this before anyway. But especially, it's probably the first time I've ever seen it with the wheels gears down actually. It's the first time I've ever seen it with the wheels gears down. It's so weird actually. It's so weird that the Hawk is actually using a different route to do circuits there apparently. Yeah, maybe you can see here though, this is where we just first saw it. As he was just over Cunning Roads Ocean. So yeah, this is where it's been to apparently. As you can see, just passed over towards just near Marsh touchdown, as he was about 15,000 feet and then 16,000 feet. So yeah, this is where we just first saw it apparently. So yeah. As you can see here now, look, it looks like it's doing a proper circuit by the looks of it. So yeah, it's probably now in its proper circuit by the looks of it. Which that was XX324 and it's a BAA system Hawk T1. So yeah. Feels like I hear another one coming in, I think. But again, he's at 1890 feet, but I think there's the same helicopter that's coming in. I can definitely hear it right now. But I'm going to go and see the other one in a minute. Sorry about that. Because I have no clue where the Merlin is, but he should be here somewhere, I can't really see. I could definitely hear it, but I can't see it. There it is up there. Can't see it. There it is. It's a bit misty cloud there, I can see there. That's where it's flying from, just from above the clouds. Okay, it's just about over there. Okay, there's also the same one as well. That was also the ZH837 Western HM1 Merlin HM1 that was. Again, he's also doing another circuit, but this is probably this circuit by the looks of it. I think because with them two, I think because they seem to be doing circuit at separate ways though, in separate directions. Whereas the Hawk T1 we just first saw apparently. But he was literally flying round this side whereas the Merlin he was flying at this direction. Whereas just if now it just came quite close there by the looks of it. Yeah, quite close to me apparently. But I think because this is why there seems to be a hold with them two apparently, because of the Hawk T1 is doing some circuit and also the Merlin is as well. But I think this is why, because of the Hawk T1 has done second temperature training, and also the Merlin has done it as well. But I think that was their first time training that the Merlin and Hawk did this time apparently. But I've never really seen them two do a proper circuit like this, but especially the Merlin and the Hawk right there. Honestly, because they both are actually based at Cold Rose anyway. And it looks like they both are actually descending back to Cold Rose, but not less as if they weren't actually flying at the same time, but they were flying at separate directions. So yeah, it looks like the Hawk might be doing his second temp training, I don't know about the Merlin. but the Merlin might just be going back to Cold Rose anyway, but I don't know anyway. But anyway, that was just them two navies I've just seen. That was the Hawk and the Merlin we've seen today apparently. So weird seeing them two apparently. So weird seeing them two doing training like this. Feels weird seeing them. But especially the cloud I don't really trust anyway. But it's a bit of a low cloud apparently today, because it's a bit of a low mist cloud around our side today, because that's why the Merlin Mark II was flying up even higher. So anyway, but at least the Hawk we managed to see though. But the Hawk was a better option to see though, but just not the Merlin. But the Merlin was just a bit too high to see though. But anyway, as you can see, they're both back at base to Cold Rose by the looks of it now. Back to their spot apparently at Omnius Cold Rose. Okay, so yep, thanks for watching, bye bye. Okay, hold on a minute. So I'm taking that was the same helicopter as we just saw earlier on, but obviously looks like there seems to be something going on with my plane fighter app today. So as you can see, that was the same sort of helicopter as we just saw earlier on this morning, but obviously now this time we're back to see the Royal Navy Merlin Mark II again. As you can see, we're just now returning back to see the Royal Navy Augusta Westland Merlin Mark II HM1 again, which, as you can see, the rate is ZH837 and with the same call sign XX324. As you can see here, like, it's just coming back from doing training, but this time it's just literally just further out on the coast. Literally, he was literally further out doing some training exercise on the further out on the coast this time apparently. But last time he was over Mounts Bay, but now this time he's at the other side of Mounts Bay this time. So yeah, searching wherever you can see here, look, if I go to ADXB, obviously he's not in ADXB at the moment, so wait, is that it there? Yep, that's the one. So from here, as we just first saw it, he was about, to start with, he was about 50,000 feet, and then he climbed at 16,000 feet, which then he just dropped at 14,000 feet. Where it looks as if, to me, he's probably now descending back to his base at Omnius Cold Rose. So yeah, I think this is the way we saw this morning apparently. So yeah, as you can see, that was the Royal Navy Augusta Westland Merlin Mark II that was. We've just now seen, obviously now we're turning back to see the Merlin Mark II again, which is the, excuse me guys. So yeah, so that was the Navy Merlin Mark II we've just now seen this time. We're turning back to Merlin Mark II again, so yep, hoping he might be doing touch and go training, but I don't know, or whether he's going to go back to Cold Rose. But it looks as if he's about to descend back to Cold Rose by the looks of it. So yep, thanks for watching, bye bye.